So this is from Notes on the State of Virginia from Thomas Jefferson. And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are the gift of God, that they are not to be violated but with His wrath? Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that His justice cannot sleep forever, that considering numbers, nature, and natural means only, a revolution of the wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation, is among possible events, that it may become probable by supernatural interference. I think this quotation is so important because when we're reading Jefferson, often what we do is we either look at the idealism, we look at the Enlightenment values and celebrate him, or we look at the hypocrisy. But what we find in Jefferson so often is that he understood very much the hypocrisy. And that makes it all the more troubling that he is someone who could write the Declaration of Independence, which is used in many places in the world for a long period of time to throw off the chains of oppression. But at the same time, he owned slaves, had a relationship we know with one of his slaves, at least one of his slaves, and that you can have this person have such contradictory values or beliefs, and that he understood it. So often when we look at the past and we say, well, that's just what people thought, when we look at unfortunate or ugly points in history, but so often that's not the case. So often people understand to some degree that what they're doing is awful. And so we have moments here, here's someone who writes the Declaration of Independence, and he's using a term like a revolution of the wheel of fortune. When Thomas Jefferson uses the term revolution, that means violent revolution. And so what he's imagining here is the possible uprising of a slave population. And so he recognizes this. Here it's in the point of saying that he's arguing for manumission, that gradually slave owners should release their slaves and that they should be sent back to Africa. So this is not some progressive statement fully, but it is an understanding of slavery is an awful institution, but this is from a slave owner.